It's easy to doze off when you hear the term debt ceiling, but the consequences of a debt ceiling collision are anything but a sleeper.
Out of sight, out of mind. Like I wouldn't know anything about it if you didn't say anything about it.
They'll figure it out. They always do.
It's just a manufactured issue.
However, the debt ceiling issue is very real. The government has a credit card. Congress extends the line of credit. The limit is the debt ceiling. The Treasury Department uses the credit card, but it lacks spending power if it hits the debt ceiling, and Congress doesn't extend the credit line.
There's going to be a day, possibly in early June, when that checking account is in danger of running out, and there's simply not going to be enough money in it on some given day to pay all of the obligations that are due that day.
That means hundreds of thousands of federal workers don't get paid, potentially the military. Benefit checks delayed.
I'm a little worried about if I'm going to get my Social Security, for sure.
Treasury decides what checks get cut. And since this is like a credit card and the government is over the limit, Treasury pays the interest first.
It will prioritize interest and principal payments so that it's not strictly defaulting on securities, on Treasury securities, which would roil financial markets.
A market meltdown could spike interest rates and wreck the economy.
So if there's no progress in the debt ceiling talks, are you worried about a default? Are you worried about the markets, Mr. Speaker?
I think there's a real risk that external forces, whether it's being downgraded or a market response, could make this situation worse.
Rates for car loans and home mortgages could jump long term because a federal default robs the system of fiscal trust. And an important note, a default is not a government shutdown. A shutdown comes when Congress doesn't fund the government. In this case, Congress funded the government on paper, but the government is out of cash. On Capitol Hill, Chad Pergram, Fox News.